Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our community town hall. So nice to have all of you here. I see some familiar names. Yeah, I'm Carla from Sessions, and
And
this
I'm
is
Divya.
and we'll be talking about what's new in Sessions and what you can expect next. And Raju will also join us to talk a little bit about the new AI sidekick and how all of that fits together with Sessions. But first, as usual, the webinar will be recorded. So just be aware of that. And there's also a transcript that's being taken. Also, ask your questions in the Q&A, and we will do our best to answer them later. And yeah, you can welcome to write in the chat. Danny from Sessions is in there, so he'll help you if you need anything. And I think that's that. Do we have an icebreaker, Livia?
Yes, we do. We
Let's
do
see.
have a little icebreaker.
Alrighty. So you'll see a Slido on screen, and you can tell us what is a boring task that you would love to hand over to an AI sidekick. Write your answers on screen.
I'm very curious to see
Mm,
the answers.
me too. So far, I can see cold emails.
Yeah,
Useful one, definitely.
useful.
And I wish I could do laundry.
Hey, man.
Yes,
And washing dishes.
absolutely. We need. I need that in my life.
Okay, let's see what other answers we have
Hmm,
coming in.
don't see any on my side. Do you see, Livia?
No, we're still waiting.
Oh, here we go. Check all the emails and Slack in the morning. Yes. Manage audio in a presentation. Decision taking. My 3 kids under 6. I have 3 under 10, so I can totally relate. Editing videos, newsletter,
Mhm.
setting up meetings or webinars, finding the best time for everyone. Nice. I hope in the future we can make some of these happen.
I hope so. Some of them for sure.
Absolutely.
The jury is still out on the laundry stuff.
Oh, yes. Um, what do you say? Shall we move on to what's new?
I think so. I don't see any other answers coming in. So let's move on to the status updates.
Over to you, Livia.
Okay. So let's go. Let's look at the latest updates, the things that we've launched in the last couple of weeks. First and foremost, we've made some updates to the custom email templates. You now have placeholders in these email templates. You also have the language selector option for reminder emails, and this will automatically translate time related details like the days, hours, into your language of choice. And there's a new email template, member activate account, and this is sent when an organization admin invites a member to sessions. And then booking updates. As the booking host, you can now preview the booking flow from a client's point of view. Also, as the host, you can troubleshoot and see why a time slot or a day is unavailable. And based on the information that you see there, you can find the problem and fix it so that specific time window becomes free and you can be booked. Moving on to BoardMix integration, you can now import BoardMix whiteboards and integrate them into your sessions. And Here are other improvements and bug fixes that we worked on. First and foremost, we've increased the quality of the recordings and live video streams, and we also added some flexibility to newly synced external calendars, meaning that when you sync a new external calendar, you can select if you want this specific calendar to be used for your booking availability or not. Okay, we've redesigned the UI of rooms for hosts and collaborators. We also fixed the display issue for the events list page. We also fixed an issue that affected the embedded booking pages. And also, we've done some improvements for the agendas in the events feature. So this is what we've done in the last couple of weeks. Now let's take a look at our upcoming features and what you can expect for the next month or so. Carla, do you want to take over?
Sure, I'm happy. So first up, multiple organizations. So in the past, you were able to have only one organization with multiple workspaces, but soon you will be able to actually have multiple organizations with their own workspaces. So this will especially be useful for those of you with more than one business. And then also, at the moment, you can charge fees for your booked sessions, but very soon you will also be able to charge for your webinars and events. This one, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this. We will very soon have new and more practical view modes. And also, a long-awaited one, the audio widget will be live soon, so you'll be able to play background music during your sessions. And then I see Danny saying, yay. Yes, and you'll also be able to customize the feedback window that appears at the end of a session. You'll have more control over that. And you'll be able to have create a public booking page hub. So just like you can list your events at the moment, you'll be able to also list your different bookings. And last but not least, option to export. Yes, so you'll be able to export the details of everyone who have booked sessions with you in the past using the BookMe system. And then that's it. Did I miss anything, Livia?
That's it. You covered everything, Carla. Thank you.
Can you hear my cat crying in the background?
I did hear her.
So yeah, I guess it's time for Radu to join us and speak a little more about Author and how everything fits together. Radu?
I'm here.
Awesome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Sorry for my sleepy face. In Palo Alto, it's still 7 a.m. So yeah, super excited to be here. Thank you so much, Carla. Thank you so much, Livia. I think we should stay on the screen all because as we internally discuss, and what's important also for me to send out there to our community, our flagship product, it's Sessions. Sessions, it's at our essence at this moment. The community town halls are for Sessions. So today I will talk just a little about. I will go through Arthur just a little. Although it's long, I truly recommend for those of you who are interested to see the videos we published in the community about Arthur. I think they are explanatory, and also in 2 weeks we will get out there with the first demos, and everything will get more clear. But this is super important. What I wanted to this is my first message. Sessions is the flagship product. Sessions is the product that serves the present. Sessions is the platform that today empowers the entrepreneurs of today. Arthur is the product that we build for the future. We imagining it's going to happen. We are intersecting the future with Arthur. It's a product in which I truly personally believe. I think that technology at this moment it's on a brink of paradigm shift. I really think that the way in which software is done, built, and operated will be very different in no later than 5 years. So that's why we choose to do also Arthur. Arthur was, by the way, Arthur is not something new. This is super important. Arthur is something that we designed from day one, from 2020 when we started. Arthur was designed at that moment to be a tool to manage the complexity embedded in the platform that we are building. I mean, we all know that Sessions is an amazing platform, and we are doing it more amazing every single day. But it captures, as all tools, it captures a lot of complexity. And on a daily basis, we add new tools, and this complexity only grows. Arthur is here to solve this kind of complexities, and also instances of Arthur will be present in Sessions to help people operate better the platform. But we realize that Arthur has the possibility to optimize way more than just meetings, sessions, agendas, bookings, calendars, and this is why we decoupled the engine and start building also a different scenario. Because if we would be only connected, if Arthur would be only connected to Sessions, we would limit him. I mean, we imagine to have, not very far away from the launch moment, Arthur to be connected even with email, even with video editing tools. So we plan to add more and more capabilities to Arthur, but also these capabilities will be reflected in Sessions. So this was my main objective for the community town hall, to assure everyone who's with us, and everybody who will watch this, Sessions is a priority for us. This is what most of the team is building. We have a lot of super interesting things on the roadmap. More than this, by adding Arthur into the narrative, and this is also important, the sexiness of Sessions grows. Sessions is a venture-backed company. We invested more than $10 million into this product and into this company at this moment. Almost half were invested by me, but also we are backed by super prestigious venture capital. Now, in order to grow, we need to add more resources. This is super important. In order to accelerate the delivery of the features, we need to attract new capital. It's way more easier to attract capital if we have a clear attack angle in regard with the future, and this is what Arthur is opening for us. is just another product into our portfolio. We always need to remember that Sessions is a company first, and our mission and this will make this public soon, our mission at Sessions is to empower the next billion entrepreneurs. We are building tools to make entrepreneurs' life easier. Sessions is the first product, is the first platform. Artur is another product in our portfolio. Most probably 10 years from now, we will have a lot more products in our portfolio, but we are here to help. We are here to build tools that empower people to do better their jobs, tools to empower even us at Sessions, because we are, as I was always saying, we are our most hardcore users. So we build tools to help make our daily lives better, make our days better. Sessions is here already helping. Is the platform of the present. We are pushing a lot of attention and a lot of focus into it. On the sides, we are building Artur because we think it's a bet for the future. I don't want to enter into more details at this slot, but I will answer all the questions. I mean, any questions on the subject, I'm here to answer. With most probably, I will take 15 seconds break because I need to get some water. But other than that, I'm here to answer any question. Actually, super excited to answer any question. I love it. This is one of the things that I'm super grateful about, is the fact that we have this powerful community, and we receive so much feedback on everything that we are doing. And even the negative feedback, this is gold, people. This is signal. This is the only thing that matters. So yeah, super appreciating. Here to answer any question. 10 seconds. Excuse me to take some water. Check.
Sure, perfect. It's okay.
So we have the question here.
Yeah.
Let's switch to. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay, let's answer a Sessions question until Radu is back. Okay, so let's leave the Artur questions for a second, and yeah.
When will we have the option to create multi-day events? If I'm organizing an event that will last 3 days, it would be nice for my participants to register once and get their calendar invitations for all 3 days.
Yeah, it's on our roadmap, as far as I know. It will be done. I can't say for sure any ETA now, but it's in the making, so it will be done. It's been requested. The team is aware of it and willing to do this, so it will be done in the near future. Sorry for not giving an exact date at this moment, but when we know for sure, we'll definitely announce it.
And we can get back. We can get back with a clear question. I think over the summer we will have this. We will have this capability. We receive it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Will we get a business version of Sessions when we pay the $999 for Artur?
Actually not. Most probably just a starter plan. It will come with a connected Sessions account, but still figuring this out. But we will have a Sessions connected account, not the business version.
Where and when can we buy Artur at $999?
So we will do the $999 offer, and I'm saying this openly. It's available just for those who already have a Sessions lifetime deal. We believe that the ones who invested in Sessions already, and basically a lifetime deal is an investment. This is how I see as an entrepreneur this kind of partnership. So the ones who this is available only for the ones who invested already in sessions as a lifetime deal. You can buy it from we circulated an email to those with lifetime access. Most probably we will do another round because I received some complaints that some people did not see an email, and most probably we will do in the next 2 days. I think tomorrow we will do another email for the lifetime for our lifetime subscribers to send more details and to answer some of the questions. But yeah, you will receive over the email to make it short, if you are already a lifetime buyer of sessions.
Really looking forward to the session updates in the coming weeks that you mentioned. When can we expect an update to the app to allow a separate window for the speaker and audience whilst presenting? Is this likely to happen in 2024?
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. A major improvement we will have a major improvement with the new view modes. This will be a huge improvement. But yeah, it will happen in 2024. Good. Can we have another? Perfect.
I think video recording would be better if you higher the recording frame rate. So radio recording on Arthur. Also, when we join a meeting, the meeting time is PM AM, when it should also show in a 24-hour format, like PM versus your 1600 to some countries.
This makes sense, marketing masters. This is something that we are continuously did. I think video recording, video conferencing are our most top priorities, continuously improving them. And I think we can agree all that we improved a lot the service in this direction. But yeah, we will let's give this to the product team to also have it on our product board.
Yeah, we can
Thanks
do
so
that.
much.
I'm an online course instructor and I want sessions to be able to batch import my list of paying customers, like importing a CSV file. Right now I have to create special sessions for paying customers, but I can only add emails one by one to the sessions participant list. I have dozens of paying customers and it takes way too long to add each email one by one.
Super straight to the point feedback. I think that we should prioritize this. I also had this issue. Let's push it right now to the product board, please.
Okay.
And this is quite simple, actually.
No, we answered this one.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is a long one. It's going to be 2 months, Carla.
Okay. On the topic of that customized feedback page, I would really appreciate also being able to customize the recording consent language. It's a bit cold right now, and I think there's an opportunity being missed to better position your differentiating features or benefits. As in, I don't want to request consent to record. I would like to advise attendees of why sessions is awesome. And sorry, I can't find it. And what they'll have access to when they click to provide their implied consent. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, it's a great suggestion. Thank you. And thank you, David, for your feedback. We will send it to the product team for them to take into consideration.
Cool. Sessions is full screen visibility as it appears on Zoom platform, so that when people join in from mobile phone holding in its horizontal position can see the presentations properly.
This is a interesting. I understood. This is an interesting angle. We should put it. Yeah, good point. We should also put this to the product board.
Adding it. We had some great questions so far. Okay.
Multiple organization. Can you elaborate more with an example? I have 5 business, 1 Blitz networking. Okay, the list of all the businesses. Okay. So how would the multiple organizations work?
There's going to be a better delimitation, let's say, for your businesses and for the people that you add to your workspace and the permissions that those people get, let's say your colleagues, your teammates, your collaborators, they get for each organization. But more details are going to be coming out soon, so please hang tight. We're gonna release more information about this real soon.
Right. Artur will work like Zapier or Albedo, connecting various apps based on the command given by use case.
You could, in a very different way, yes, but in a very, very, very different way. Indeed, you will be able to connect different type of components to a connector that after that you will be able to command them through natural language. Yeah, basically you will connect different components to a natural language orchestrator, but not only component, not only apps. For example, in Artur you will have also AI agents. This is something super important that's happening right now with the AI agents revolution, and maybe at some point I will talk about that. But yeah, in a way or another, Artur will integrate third-party modules, and you could say it's in a way it's similar to what Zapier and Albato also will have a lot of modules, and this is different from Zapier than Albato. For example, we will try to push as much as possible core modules, a core module being a video conferencing, a whiteboard, things that people are operating with on a daily basis. But yeah, it will be way more clear when we will preview. So yeah, we plan to do a preview in the next at least on 17th of June. So then the product will be very clear. Artur will be unlimited for yes, but limited to most probably the starter plan that will be included in the Artur license. But Artur as a software, as a technology, will be for a single person, Artur. So the 999 purses gives you access to Artur. Artur it's linked to a single person, but with that you have also access to a starter session that will include also yeah.
Not sure if it's just used as an expression, but when you say Artur is for the future, where does that leave sessions in the future?
So this is interesting. Artur represents another paradigm. Again, my entrepreneurial bet is that at some point in the future, my bet is that between 5 and 10 years, natural language software operating will get into the mainstream. I mean, in order to manage the amounts of complexity that we have today hidden behind our screens, natural language systems will be more present to operate. And in that new paradigm, you don't have to learn interfaces, how things operate, and etc. This is something that is emerging. It's super complicated to build natural language interfaces using the same logic. So from my perspective, the products will, and I don't know for how many time, for how long. The normal way of apps with what we are used at this moment will go in parallel with natural language apps. I think that a good comparison could be to what happened with the old school enterprise desktop-based, server-based applications in the past, and we slowly migrated to cloud computing, and after that to mobile. So this sort of paradigm shift, I believe it's happening. But sessions will for as long as it will be used, sessions will be operated. We don't have a plan to discontinue session, but I think the market is shifting. I hope that makes sense.
What is the status of evergreen webinars? When are we going to see that?
They are a top priority. They are one of our biggest components to be delivered. We made some progress on it, but we have to fix our view modes before that. So there are some steps. There are some steps to be checked in order to move forward. But yeah, also this year we will have it for sure. Next few months. Hope in autumn. This is something that we need to validate with the product team. But yeah, everybody's waiting to finish this, but we still have some dependencies. Again, we plan to add more venture resources in venture capital in the next period. Personally, I will invest again in sessions. The most important reasons is to increase our execution capability. This is something that we need to do as soon as possible, and we have it in progress.
Do you have any social channels where we can follow you?
I just launched my content career campaign. I don't even know my handles. We'll learn them. This is I do things, and after that I correct them. Ongoing. So I don't know my handles yet, but thank you so much for the questions. But I'm out there, Radu Negulescu. If you see something strange, that's me. I saw a question. From David's. I like provocative questions. David actually has some really good questions. Let's just calling a spade. You made AppSumo an awful lot of money over the last 7 months or so, and yet they continue to use Zoom despite calls from people like me and others suggesting maybe supporting their clients will be a good decision. This is first. I think that we need to improve our learning curve. This is super important. This is a huge preoccupation. This is something actually that Artur will help a lot, including the embodiments of Artur that we will have in sessions. Sessions require some time to be configured, but once it is configured, we know for sure that people stick. This is happening. Once people are implementing their branding, doing their setup, building agendas, adding files, doing their environment, we see that people stick to sessions. So we need to improve our onboarding and our to decrease our learning curve. We had also some and this would be super helpful for you people to help us. There were some, and we had some technical issues. There were points in which, but isolated points in which our video capabilities were affected, sometimes by our providers, but we managed to solve this. And somehow at some point, I think that there were some informations out there that there is instability to the platform, and this I think it could be a reason, and I think it is a reason why some people didn't switch to sessions yet. But again, it's super important, and this is the biggest help we could give. We could receive help us push the spread the word. I think this is clear for anyone who's watching us. We are dedicated to continuously improving our service, although sometimes we may do things that are not clear. We are always course correcting, and we are always building to, again, we are building to empower us do better our things, including us as sessions, not only our customers, and including Arthur. It's a thing to add even more momentum, even more resources, and make things look even more good. But David, this is super important. Let's work together in at least the people who already bought sessions to come into the ecosystem. Our numbers are growing. People are more and more happy about it. We are here to solve everything. We are solving them. Yeah, thanks so much. David, love your questions and your perspective, by the way. Thanks so much.
Apologies if already asked, but can more be explained regarding the plans for Arthur, including the $999 plan, which we intend to buy? Thank you for your response and for the team's incredible hard work.
Hey, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Ty. So, plan for Arthur, including the. So I think it's what does this Arthur includes in what Arthur includes in the 999 plan?
Yeah.
So lifetime access to the most innovative piece of software that's being developed out there. Not innovative in a traditional sense of, because it's super useful. It's the most useful and innovative product, and this is a big promise. I'm not delusional. You will see it very soon. So early access, lifetime access to this. The 999 plan includes also the access to our development community access. Those who are part of this early program will be part of fine-tuning the first iterations of Arthur. We will also have it will come also with some investment opportunities. This is something I'm not disclosing at this moment, but this is something that we also have done in the past. It comes also with a sessions license, most probably a starter license. Yeah. Long story short, this.
Carla, you're on mute.
Sorry. I'm very interested in Arthur, but investing the 999 blind is a little too much for me as a solopreneur. Will this offer be around when Arthur is out so we can make a more informed choice, or a demo to try first?
Good question. I don't have an answer to it. I usually, the only single thing I care as an entrepreneur is that people use the tools that I'm building. That's the most important thing for me. There is nothing more important than that. We are thinking at ways in which to ease access. We received the feedback that the 999 price it's a little on the north side of things. Simon, let me get back with this. We will think at some methods to ease access to Arthur, because we received some people that were and super emotional messages in which people are, Radu, I want to do this. I don't have the capital at this moment. So yeah, Simon, thank you so much for the question. Let's try to figure this out to make access to Arthur. But again, also demos will be available very, very soon. Thanks so much.
Investing 999 in Arthur without seeing it in action is an act of faith. Will sessions as LTDs only?
I know this is literally Yesterday, I meditated at how grateful we are at sessions, and how grateful I am as an entrepreneur selling Arthur, because we sold some 999 licenses with so many unclarities. Literally, I love you people. You are amazing. This is something that for me it was mind-blowing, because we know we have so many unclarities with sessions. A lot of things needed to be sorted out, and still a lot of people did a leap of faith. I want to do something. This is something very spontaneous. But what I want to do, all of you who already until the end of the day bought Arthur, you will receive another complimentary license. I don't know what you will be able to do with it, but my perspective is that you will like. So for those of you who invested until today, 5 of June, you all will receive another complimentary license. My perspective is that you will make a lot of money in the future from it, and the one you firstly buy to use it for life. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm super grateful. Literally, I work for you people. I don't want to disappoint, not investors, not myself. You, the ones who invested into the product, not into equity, not into nothing, in our product building capabilities. This is something that not few have the chance to experience. So I am super grateful.
The author architecture explanation on Radu's channel is great. Is there any plan to document it a bit more and or a roadmap?
Of course, we are continuously progressing on this. My perspective with Arthur, again, my belief is that Arthur architecture will be, or Arthur sort of architecture will be the future of products, the future of software. But again, we have to exit from the current paradigm, think 10 years from now and see it like the mobile app switch. What happened with the mobile apps revolution? I think that there is a future for this kind of natural language first applications that will be deployable on different kind of devices, will not be linked anymore to laptops and mobile phones. Arthur super early will be available on different kind of devices, strange devices like Oculus, Meta environment and things. I think this is super important with the natural language systems that will be omnipresent on any kind of devices. So my plan with this is to do it very in public. I think that this is a conversation that we should have it openly. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid that competition can steal, because this is a project which I mean, it's very hard to replicate. And I'm not, look, this is not bad. Actually, competition is good for all of us. But yeah, I think I would like to do this in public as much as possible and have all the feedback as possible. But we are doing something great, people. We are doing something great, and I really count on all of us to take this out there.
Is the $999 for LTD? If the $999 is for the customers, why do we get Session Starter Plan with it? I have the AS Tier 5, so this would be a downgrade.
You are still keeping that line. These are two different products. You get with this is something that we receive from several customers but you will not receive a downgrade. This is another deal, literally another deal.
Why a starter plan at $999 if I have Tier 5? And your video a few days ago says unlimited. Also, I have not received the email for LTD. Can we add the payment link inside our account since it is only for existing LTD?
not starter. Again, sorry, Manny, for not being very clearly articulated. The deal is for Arthur. Arthur is another product, but also has a connection to Session. So to make it simple, let's do not think at let's exclude all this. Let's exclude all the starter plan idea from the Arthur communication. The lifetime deal for Arthur is just for Arthur. It does not affect the lifetime deals, the tier 5 plans. Everything stays literally the same with all the benefits, with the roadmap, with everything included. And people, you will see, 3 years from now, we will all look back at the roadmap from today and see, oh my God, this was so at the beginning of things. So many great things are coming for all of our customers. Again, to make it super clear, the 999 plan is just for Arthur, for this new type of product. Nothing happens, nothing changed to the lifetime deals bought already with Sessions. Yeah. So unlimited access to Arthur.
Any update on customizing the color scheme of the large primary buttons on the home screen? They're a glaring disruption to branding consistency. Similarly, with the dark menu bar on the left, a light or white logo in the top left corner doesn't translate when that same file is plugged at the bottom of emails. It's minor but important and reflects on you as well. Any update?
We don't have I don't have an update on this. This is something that I'm also very preoccupied in general, the overall look of things, and branding. It's super important. It's one of our most loved capabilities, the fact that people can expose their identity and their brand and their essence. Let us get back. We still have some fine tunes. Let us get back, David. Let's push this quickly to the product board. Yep. But yeah, there are still some inconsistencies.
And our UI designer liked it, he saw it, so he'll think as well. So consider an example that I'm doing a presentation using Sessions, and suddenly I would need to open a whiteboard to explain some concept. If I give a voice command to Arthur to open the whiteboard for me, will Arthur perform the said task?
Absolutely. Exactly. And also you can give him task to compute on the background. Literally, it will be a yeah, totally. Exactly. You people don't realize how excited I am, or I'm expecting to demo this, because we're talking, but things are happening. I mean, this is reality. Our team is working on this super intensely. The reason why we didn't show any real previews is that it still doesn't look that sexy. We are still working on the UI sexiness, but we're getting there. I'm building technology since I was a kid. I started my first thing when I was 16. I built thousands of technological assets. I've never been so excited in my life. Never been so excited in my life about the capabilities. Look, another thing, I in all these years, I gained so many angles on technology, and I realized how it helps a lot, but also it consumes a lot of time. A new age is coming. This is what I'm believing. A new age of technology is coming, in which we will be able to operate everything way more seamlessly.
Thank you, Radu. I think these are all the questions that we have so far. So unless we receive some right now, we've gone through all of them. Thank you, everybody, for your questions and insightful feedback. We will send all of them to the product board. Okay, so one more question just came in.
Thank you for the generous offer of receiving 2 licenses of Author from Radu. All those who purchased by the end of 5 June. As the price is too steep for me today, could I share this opportunity with a non-Sessions LTD user so that we both benefit?
But you, by sharing your link, it's important to be able to share this with your link, with your lifetime deal.
The affiliate link, right?
Yeah. Not the affiliates. We have to link it with to know that it's Andy's. It comes from Andy.
Okay.
Because again, how we structure this internally, because I think we talked about this. Our initial idea was to not do lifetime deals anymore. This is what we talked with our investors. They are not very popular in the investment world, but this is the way to do it. I mean, I'm for Arthur. This is the way to do it. So yeah, please, you can do this, but it's important to let us know. Yeah, perfect.
And this is again from David.
Has Mr. Author considered running for president of the US? They need some smarts and sex appeal. Doesn't matter.
The idea is that, look, this is a joke, but the reality is that if I would take care of this, most probably we would win. So since I'm already in Palo Alto and we still have some months to that magical moment, let's think if we could generate some momentum. Why not? Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think these are all the questions. Thank you, Radu. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Again, for your questions and feedback. And yeah,
Thanks so much.
think this is it for today.
Great.
Yeah.
Great pleasure as always. See you all very, very soon.
See you soon.
See you
Have
soon.
a wonderful day or night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.